Okay, there we are. Hi. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me now. I don't know what that was, but something my husband had to fix, not me. Um, my husband is definitely the technical one here. Yeah, you can hear me? Okay, good. Thanks. Hey, thanks for being here. So, sorry, that kind of threw me for a little bit of a whirlwind there. I flipped on my screen, and for the first time, I couldn't see anything. I've never had that happen before. Okay, but here we are now, ready to go. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath in, and I'm gonna let that go, so that way we can move on with this. So here we are, January, week 3. How are you doing this week? How is everybody else? Hopefully you're starting off to having a good week. We are already like halfway through January, and it's just flying by. Before we know it, we will be like super far into this year and moving on to 2024. So this week our intention is I am a divine creator. I am a divine creator. I think this is a nice one because I think it's something that like pretty much anybody can tap into without really thinking too much about it. I am a divine creator. It's an empowering statement, right? Just try to say it. Like if you're somewhere where you can right now, say it out loud. I am a divine creator. And this week in the sky, we have a few things going on that kind of led me to this conclusion and to this statement. So if you're new to our meditation every week, what I do is I look at the astrology for the week. I look at the energy. I look at where everything is laying in the sky, and then I try to come up with an intention that we can all share collectively, but we can also personalize and make our own at the same time. So our intentions that we set are always supported because wherever we put our attention, that's where the energy goes, whether we realize it or not. But we are guided by the sky. We are guided by the heavens. We are guided by the planets. We are guided by spirit, by source, by God, whatever you call it. We are guided by some sort of collective energy, whatever you may think that is. So I feel that when we align our intentions together with where the energies kind of seem like they are in the sky and where they're reflecting onto us, then I feel like it's much more supported, and that support is amplified. So this week, I am a divine creator. Astrologically, we have the sun conjoining Pluto, and Pluto transforms whatever it touches in a drastic or intense way. Recently, I heard the statement that Pluto makes little things big and big things small, and I think that's a perfect explanation of Pluto because Pluto changes things in a big way. So if something is really, really big, it can transform it and make it into something much more manageable, much more feasible, much more easier to handle. At the same time, if something isn't working right and Pluto comes around, it can blow it up and explode it into 1,000 pieces at the same time. So we have, with the sun conjoining Pluto this week, we have this planet of transformation touching our solar body, touching our essence and touching our eternal being. The sun represents the spirit within us. So with the sun representing our spirit within and our soul, and Pluto represents transformation, and Pluto is the lord of the underworld, the depths of the depths. Those two things are glaring opposites, right? We have our solar body, the sun, our outward expression, and then we have Pluto, the lord of the underworld, Hades, the depths of the depths. Complete polar opposites here. And the two are conjoining and the two are coming together. And Mercury is moving towards a direct motion, and Mercury gets a whole lot of attention when it goes retrograde. So when Mercury turns to direct motion, we will only have one more retrograde planet. We will only have Uranus retrograde, which actually goes direct next week. So this is bringing in much more forward motion within your life, and it might take a little while for the momentum to start to pick up, but this is going to be ushering in change where, like, you feel like you've been spinning your wheels, or like where there's been stagnant energy that just can't release itself. You may find that those things are starting to work themselves out a little bit. As Mercury is moving into direct motion, it is now in the morning star phase. So Mercury is visible in the sky in the morning before the sun rises. So we have Mercury rising on the eastern horizon before the sun comes up. So we have this visual representation of Mercury, our mind, our thoughts, and the way we communicate, everything to do with what's up here, separating from the material world into the heavenly sphere. And this is something that we can see. So this is like a representation of the realization that we are something other than just this physical body, okay? So we have Mercury, which, see if you can follow me here. Sometimes it goes a lot better in my head than when it does out on person. But you have Mercury rising over the eastern horizon before the sun does. So you have our mind coming away from the earth, okay? Coming away from the material plane. And that has to do with the physical, with the body and this material world. And it's rising up into the heavens, up above us, into this place where we can see it rising up into this place that is separate from the physical body, into the heavenly sphere, into the spiritual and solar realm. So this, the fact that we can see this happening is what's significant. It's the symbolization of us being a part of us, a very basic part of us, our mind, right? Being more than just this body. And we have a new moon in Aquarius on Saturday. So that means the sun's going to be coming into Aquarius. So happy birthday season to all of you Aquarius sun out there. So Aquarius is the place where the dark has a hold, but the light is creeping in. And we are now, even though we are in a dark time, remember the tropical zodiac that we follow here is based off of the equinoxes and the solstices. So it's based off of the period of light and how much, the quality of light during that time of year. So in Aquarius season, we have the dark part of the year. Dark has a hold, but the light is creeping in. Slowly, our days are getting longer, and we're now looking forward to the light coming in. So we're looking forward to this light coming, and sometimes we're almost desperately reaching for the light while being aware of all of this darkness that's around us. And that plays out many ways. That's partially how you get like the humanitarian signification out of Aquarius. So Aquarius is, the water bearer is very aware of all of the dark that is around, and it is reaching for something else other than that. It's reaching for the light. So with all of these things kind of going on, this bigger picture of this week, with the Sun conjoining Pluto, Mercury rising and going into a direct motion as a morning star that we can see our minds separating into the heavenly sphere. We can physically see that. Planets going direct, a new moon, which is starting a new phase, a new lunar cycle within the within the sign where we are aware and we are surrounded, engulfed in the dark, but we are reaching for the light, yearning for the light, sometimes even desperately searching for the light. I feel like all of this says that we need a reminder that I am a divine creator, that you are a divine creator, and you are a part of the divine. So, the definition of divine is of, from, or like God, or a God. Okay? So something that is from God, like God, like, of God, of divine source. That's our working definition here. So the intention this week suggests that we can create manifestations of God, or manifestations from God, or like God. Personally, I find the word God fairly interchangeable. I say that hoping not to offend anybody, because that is absolutely the last thing I want to do when it comes to talking about collective energies and speaking about spirituality and beliefs. But I think that word is interchangeable. Creator, universe, spirit, source. I use all of these words personally, but whatever you call that energy that collects and connects all of us, that energy that is right here within our heart space, that's what it is. And we have that within us, okay? So we have that divine energy within us, within our heart space, within our soul, within our essence. And that's what connects each and every one of us together. And that is what allows us to create. We can create divinity because we have divinity within us, okay? I am a divine creator because I have the divine within me, just as you have the divine within you. So therefore, you are a divine creator, and you can create God-like things if you choose so. So, we can create divinity because divinity is within all of us. Big statement, makes a lot of sense and no sense all at the same time, if you ask me. But it's true. It's just hard to remember and hard to hang on to that truth sometimes. So, we can create healing because the source of healing is within us. We can consciously create our reality because the source of that reality is within us. We can consciously create love and spread universal love because that universal love and kindness and connection is within us. In astrology, the planets represent different parts of our life as well as different parts of ourselves within parts of our psyche if we're looking at more modern astrology. So while our lives and the actions that are playing out on Earth are a reflection of the energy above us, it goes both ways. The two reflect the other. So the planets are, what is playing out on Earth is a reflection of the planets and the energies that they represent and the different parts of life and different parts of our soul cycle that they represent are playing out. But at the same time, they represent what is playing out here at the same time. So the planets are representations of us, while what is going on here on Earth is a representation of what is going on in the sky, okay? As above, so below. It's kind of like a tide. It's kind of like waves of a tide that are like feeding off of each other and feeding each other at the same time. So as the tide goes out, more energy kind of goes towards the planets, and then maybe as the tide comes in, a little more energy comes back towards Earth. But they're always a part of each other, and they're always playing off of each other. Does that make any sense? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. We are divine creators because divinity is within us, okay? So when our soul meets Pluto, the Lord of the underworld, we are able to create whatever it is that we need to release us from this deep, intense situation. And we are divinely guided amongst our own path. Our mind is of a divine source and is connected to divinity. If we listen and we pay attention, there are messages for us. There are messages from Mercury, from Hermes, all around. And Mercury is now moving forward. Sorry, Mercury will be moving forward after tomorrow. So move forward with that mind of yours, okay? Move forward with your plans. Big ramble this week, sorry. I guess we got a little bit of a late start too. But I am a divine creator. I am a divine creator. The universe is within you, and you are within the universe. Okay? There is a little piece within each of us that connects to every other person and every other being on this planet. So here we are. I am a divine creator. So, as you think about and contemplate this energy that is within you, this creator, this source, God, universe, the one, we start to drop into our body and into our breath. Today, we are bringing power into our being, and we will feel empowered by remembering that we are divine creators. So, I want you to recognize your breath for a moment, and then I want you to jump right into nice, deep breaths. Breathing in and breathing in positivity and power and energy and vitality, and exhaling anything that no longer serves you. Exhaling and releasing anything that is holding you back. Releasing anything that does not serve you. And as we jump right into this strong, powerful energy, lighting our intentional candle here, the flame grows, and as that flame grows, your focus and your power and your connection grows. Breathing in and out, inhaling power, connection, exhaling stress and blockages, exhaling anything that gets in your way of remembering that you are a divine source and you are a divine creator, because you have divinity, you have God's source within you. As above, so below. As within, so without. We are all part of the same source. We are all individual, yet of the same origin. Deep within your soul, deep within your heart, you know and you feel that's true. So now I want you to take a couple more cycles of breath in and out, but this time I want you to hear your breath. I want you to feel the power of your breath. So as you breathe in, I want you to hear and feel that oxygen, feel that cool air entering your nose, cooling your nostrils, going down the back of your throat and into your lungs, filling them from the bottom up. Lungs are expanding, abdomen expands, navel moves away from your spine, and as you exhale, however it works for you, I want you to hear that stress leaving your body. I want you to feel the release of letting go of whatever holds you back. And if you're breathing in and out with your mouth open, I invite you to try to take both ends of the cycle with your mouth closed and feel and hear that energy coming through your nostrils. At the same time, if there is any medical reason why you should not be participating in any of this, or you feel lightheaded or dizzy, please stop immediately. We are in charge of our own selves here. As you continue your breathing in and out, it becomes rhythmic, similar to that, like the waves of a tide, fairly regular and consistent, maybe with a couple speed bumps in between. And just as the tides of energy flow from the planets in the sky, from the heavens, from the gods above us, down to earth, and back and forth, you feel the energy, you feel the tides and the energy of life ebb ebbing and flowing within you. Constantly, the breath is constantly feeding off of itself, the breath in and the breath out. One giving to the next, and then feeding into the next. In and out. Energy goes in and out. We're moving energy. We're making space. We are creating. We are creating divine energy. On your next deep breath in, I want you to take your attention to the middle of your chest. Take your attention to your heart space. Focusing your energy here. Feel your heart beating. Feel the air moving in and out of your lungs as your chest rises and falls. With each breath in, you feel yourself gaining strength, and with each breath out, you feel yourself soften a little bit. With each inhale in, you gain courage and strength and determination. And with each exhale, you release and you let resistance go. And you understand. Breathing energy into your chest, into your heart. The power box, the pump that runs this physical body that you're in. Also, our bridge and our connection. Our heart space connects our physical body to our higher body, to our higher purpose, to our soul level. While holding space for that divine energy that is part of all. And I want you to see a light that starts to grow in your chest, right out of that heart space. And I want you to recognize what that light looks like. With each breath in, and each time you take air in, you see that light grow in width a little bit, and with each exhale, you see it grow in brightness a little. So each inhale in, this light and this space radiating from our chest, from our heart space, is growing and taking up more space, but on the exhale, the light brightens. Inhaling increasing in size, exhaling, increasing in light, increasing in strength, increasing from within. Once more, breathing air in, breathing in power, and exhale. And you recognize that both the inhale and the exhale, the divinity and the material, the heavy, both are necessary. And this light continues to grow in size and in strength until it is covering your entire being. But you keep breathing, so therefore this light keeps growing, keeps expanding. Before you know it, it is covering your entire community, your entire state, area, country, and it's not long before it's covering the entire world. What light are you bringing to the world? What does your light look like? Take a note of that, because it's your own light, and I guarantee it's different than what the light is that I see and the light that I am holding. It's all light, it's all from the same source, but it's different at the same time. So the entire world is held within your light, within your own space. And as we continue to breathe in and out, giving energy and receiving energy, letting it flow like the waves of a tide. Our breath goes in and out. Our love goes out, and the love of others comes in. We are all in this space together. And now we bring into this space anything that we feel needs attention, any specific people, any specific groups, causes, anything that you want to create, whether that's healing for others, healing for yourself, project that you want to create, a life that you want to create, a goal that you want to create and reach, a legacy that you want to create, an emotion that you want to create. It doesn't have to be lofty. It can simply be that You want to create happiness. It can be as big as you want to put energy towards world hunger and poverty. Bring the energy into whatever it is that comes to your mind. Nothing is too big or too small, but you're bringing it into this powerful light, this powerful energy that you have created from your chest base, from your heart space, from a physical space that is not that big in the material world, comes this energy that is engulfing the entire world and all that we bring into it. I am a divine creator. Create my own happiness or unhappiness as I live in harmony or discord with natural and spiritual laws. That is one of the declarational principles from the United Spiritual Churches. And for some reason, I felt called to share that. It is very true. We are divine creators, and whether we realize it or not, we are creating our own reality and our own path, even if we don't remember it at this very moment, even if we can't see it. There is a reason. And there is a light that comes after the darkness. Into this loving energy, this loving light that we've created, before we bring it back into our body, we lift it up to those that we have brought intentions to through this healing circle that we are all a part of. There are lots of people that need healing. We've had special requests from people that are a part of our circle. I've had people that are not part of the circle ask for healing. I have a few people that I have specifically named that I think need extra love and protection. But we don't have to share any of it out loud because the divinity within us knows where the energy needs to go. So we surround those intentions that have been brought specifically into this circle. We surround them with this God source energy that is a part of all of us. And while we are all sending loving, healing energy at the same time, may they feel enveloped and hugged and held within that space, even for just a moment. We are able to create healing because the source of that healing is within us. We are able to create our own realities because the source of that reality is within us. And on your next inhale in, slowly feel free to bring this energy, bring your light back into your own heart space. And as you bring it back inside, you can't help but be in awe, because wow, that energy that you just created, that energy that is now within you and has always been within you, just need a little reminder. You need to see it once in a while. Bringing our attention down now to our sit bones, into the space that connects to the surface below you, your pelvic bones, the very tip, your thighs. Bring your attention to the space, into the area that touches the surface below you. If you're laying down, it may be your whole entire back body. If you're standing, it's your feet. If you're sitting, it may be your pelvic bones. If you were kneeling, it may be your knees. Bring the attention to the surface that is connected to the solidness below you. And feel that solidness below you. Feel how it holds you. Feel how it grounds you and stabilizes you. This earth holds us down and stabilizes us while letting us do whatever it is that we choose. And through gravity, we'll continue to do so, no matter how we treat this earth. We are connected to the land that we walk on. we are solid and confident that the world and that the earth and that the ground that we walk on is there for us. It is an unchanging constant. In an ever-changing, unconstant world. And you feel so connected to the ground and the surface below you that it's almost as if you are fused to this surface. You have no fear of tipping over or falling or disconnecting. You are becoming part of the ground below us. You are becoming part of the earth and remembering your connection to the earth. And it is in with that balance of solid stability and constant, unchanging representation, which is what the sun represents, with the energy, the divine energy that is a part of all of us, and it is within balancing those two that we are able to create divinity, our connection to the ground below and our connection to the divine energy of the source that is all around us and above. And the energy flows through you from the ground up to the top of your head, back towards your heart space and back down, and it flows up and down and around, just like the waves of the tide. And you are connected to the earth below you, while connected to that God source, to that divine energy within you. You are a divine creator, and you can go forward and create whatever it is that you need. It's all within divine timing, and that's the hard part. So as we start to bring our energy back into our body and into our material, physical vessel that holds all of this energy we just explored, and we remember that soon all of the planets will be direct. Forward motion will be moving. We remember that we can create the transformation that our soul needs. Sun and Pluto. And as we see Mercury rising as the morning star, rising into the heavens and rising away from the physical plane, the material plane, we remember that our mind is connected, and that Hermes, that Mercury, is reminding us, it's sending us a message of the divinity that is within us, that shines through and can be seen through the darkness. That energy and that message is being brought to us to remind us that we are of divine creation and we are divine creators at the same time. So before we stop, before we end this meditation, I want you to say once out loud with me the intention. I am a divine creator. I am a divine creator. I'm going to say it once more. Feel free to do it with me. I am a divine creator. The divine creator in me recognizes and honors the divine creator in you. Thank you for joining me as always. As you come back into your physical body and as you go forward into your week and move on with the days that are ahead of you, and those tides of life flow you back and forth, just remember that you are a divine creator and you have that power within you to handle anything that comes at you, because the divinity in you, the soul in you, the eternal part in you creates everything in this life. And that is something that I feel pretty sure of, is that if anything, we, and when I say we, I mean like our soul, our eternal body, not this physical body, has a say in everything. Divine creators, here we are going forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I mentioned this before, but any intentions that anybody wants to add to this circle and add to this intention bowl that I have, feel free to do so. You can leave it in the comments to these videos. You can message me privately. You can comment at the time of the video, beforehand, afterwards. You can drop requests in the Facebook event that is usually, or sorry, that is always created to with the correlating meditation, so you could drop it in the event there. Any way that you can get it to me. And I originally started by saying names out loud, and I thought that was a little intimidating to people. So I went to this intentional bowl. So what I do is I put the names in the bowl and we bring intentions into it within our circle, but I also put intentions and love and healing and bring energy into these specific situations outside of this. So please, seriously, feel free to reach out if there's anything that you or somebody else or something else needs that we are able to provide a little bit of support. We've had a couple people reach out, and just know that love is going your way and going that way. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Kim, you're here. Thanks. Have a great week. Yeah, that's it. I'm in a really peaceful place right now, which is not right where I was at the start of this video, since we had the little technical difficulty for the first time. So thank you for being a part of that. Thank you for being a part of that reset. If you need anything before next week, reach out. I am here for you. A new intention will be released on Sunday. We have daily videos and daily updates that come out to TikTok first, but they're on other social media as well. And watch for a new moon video coming out here later on this week. So, lots of things going on. Have a great night, great day, great week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a good one.